It's a little afternoon baseball to get you through your workday. The Rays are the $1.25 favorite. Totals 8 runs. We're perfect 3-0 in our last 3 daily best plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. And access to that premium sports content costs just $1.99. We're also hitting at 67% for the entire 2020 season in our NFL tier membership on Patreon as well. For more information on how you can join in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. Now, the Astros are plus $1.10 for some money line cash. And if you like Houston to cover the 1.5, they're minus $1.60 on the run line. Looks like it's going to be Lance McCullers for the Astros, Charlie Morton for the Rays. Now, Morton's a perfect 3-0 with a 1.20 ERA in his last 3 postseason starts with the Rays. Tampa ranks in the top 5 in the league in fewest runs allowed per contest, top 5 in striking batters out. The Rays are giving up just 3.8 runs per contest for the entire season, and they're averaging nearly double-digit strikeouts per game on the mound. Now, this Rays pitching staff also walks less than 2.9 batters per game as well. Very good statistic for Rays backers there. They're winning over 71% of their ball games this year when they bat second. They're also winning over 68% of their ball games when laying the juice. Randy Arozarena leads the club in postseason hits and batting average. He's currently batting .419 in the playoffs with 4 homers and 5 ribbies. Talk about getting hot at the right time. Randy's also got a playoff on-base percentage this season of .471. Margot and Zunino also have 5 ribbies apiece in the postseason for Tampa. This Rays lineup ranks in the top 5 in the league in most offensive walks per contest. Tampa's won 8 out of their last 10 ball games. They're taking on a Houston club who's won just 13 out of their last 34 when they bat first. Lance McCullers is just 3-3 on the season. ERA is just 7 points shy of 4. He's also walked 20 batters in 55 innings of work, and he's hit 5 batters as well. Houston ranks in the top 5 in the league in most runs allowed away from home, top 5 in most walks allowed away from home as well. Neutral site game. They're away from home today. The Astros have also struggled when not favored. They're currently winning just 31% of their contests when catching plus money. They're giving up nearly 9 hits per contest for the entire year, and they rank in the bottom 10 in the league in striking batters out away from home. Once again, they are not home. They're on a neutral site. Now, total-wise, 3 out of Houston's last 4 got over the posted total. Meanwhile, 4 out of Tampa's last 6 got over the line themselves. Give me the Tampa Bay Rays winning Game 1 and the over 8 runs in that contest. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick time out and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for Monday's MLB playoff action. We're in the ALCS and the NLCS right now, getting right down to the nitty-gritty in MLB. But before we dive into some more free content here, just got to quickly remind you once again that we are 3-0 in our last 3 daily best plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. And access to the daily best play costs just $1.99. We're also hitting at 67% for the entire 2020 season in our NFL tier on that site as well. We've been red hot in NFL. For more information on how you can join in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And moving on, we're going to take a look at the Braves-Dodgers, 8:08 p.m. East. The Dodgers are the $1.45 favorite, totals 8 runs. Braves are plus $1.20 for an upset win. And if you like the Braves catching the 1.5, they're minus $1.60 on the run line. We got Max Fried for the Braves, Walker Buehler for the Dodgers. And out of 8 starts in this abbreviated 2020 season, Walker Buehler officially got the W in just one of those contests. LA's taking on an Atlanta squad who's currently undefeated in the postseason. 5-game winning streak for Atlanta as they pitched 4 shutouts out of their 5 playoff games thus far in the year. And as a matter of fact, the Braves are outscoring their opponents in the playoffs 24-5. Certainly a huge differential there. Atlanta's in the top 3 in the league in scoring, top 3 in hits. They're averaging nearly 9.2 hits per contest for the entire year. Travis d'Arnaud, man, he's red hot right now too. He's batting .421 in the postseason with a couple of homers and 7 ribbies. Ronald Acuna's also 6 for 22 in the playoffs with 3 extra base hits and 4 runs scored. The Braves have won 11 out of their last 15 away from home. They are away from home today. They are not at Truist Park. They also have Max Fried on the bump for him here tonight. Perfect 7-0 on the season, 2.25 ERA and a 1.09 whip. The Braves are 10-1 in their last 11 Max Fried starts. Now, total-wise, Atlanta's gone 5-1 to the under in their last 6 against the NL West. Meanwhile, the Dodgers on the other side went 4-2 to the under in their last 6 ball games themselves. They also saw 5 out of their last 6 Walker Buehler starts stay under the line as well. Give me the Underdog Braves plus 1.5, keeping this one close, and the under 8 runs in that contest. Hey guys, let's go ahead and dive into some shout-outs. We don't do them as often, but let's go ahead and do some shout-outs here, some well-deserved shout-outs. And from Instagram, shout out to EL Kurt, Gibson Media, Republic Sports, Fresh Money Sports Bets, Mr. Dad F9, Ever Aldev, New Jack 187 from ECW, Bubba Jonesy, Xyloid Plastic, Nurse Iscali, Music Fest, Sticks Picks, Mark Wise Manning, Brad's Dumb Face, and the Proline Master. And finally, from our YouTube platform, gotta give a shout out to Nathan Woosley, Pepper Go Vols Go, Pittsburgh Gentleman PA, James Coney, Nathan Cerna, Ashley Waite, Cody Dunbar, Jason Anderson, Jay-Z and Larice, Snowlord 1999. Snowlord, that could be translated to a lot of crazy things. But anyway, shout out to Schlick, exclamation point, SOP Striker, Jake Incognito, C. Hanford, and last but certainly not least, got to give a shout out to my man, Justin Meager. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. If you guys decide to get a package here today, just keep in mind, we bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. That's just, Patreon's standard kind of billing cycle there. You get billed when you sign up, and then after that, it's an auto bill of the first of every month. And you can cancel at any time. But once again, if you decide to get a package here today, today's the 11th, so you get billed today, and then you'll get billed again on November 1st, and then it'll be the first of every month following that. And once again, guys, red hot in our NFL tier, 67% for the entire year. So certainly at least consider thinking about signing up on Patreon. But most importantly, guys, gotta thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, happy Monday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.